All right, welcome to All Our Friends Are Fucked.
Yay!
I said it wrong.
You said it wrong?
I said all our, but it is all my friends are fucked.
Okay, let's try again. Okay, welcome to
All My Friends Are Fucked. We came up with this idea because literally me and Nicole just tell fucked up stories.
Yeah, so that's all we're going to do. We're just going to tell fucked up stories and have our friends on, hopefully. So everyone should come on. And we're friends, so we have a bunch of fucked up stories to tell each other. Also, the theme song, shout out to our unofficial sponsor.
We have a sponsor already. We haven't even done a podcast.
No, we haven't. We have our unofficial sponsor, Canvas Audio, canvasaudio.net. Get your drum samples today.
That was pretty good. They provided us with these microphone stands.
Yes. And input.
What else?
Opinions.
Oh, and the intro song, which obviously.
Yes. So that's amazing.
I think what's hard is like I can hear myself making sound.
I can hear your dogs making sounds. Oh my gosh.
I feel like we need to introduce them since they're here.
So we have Dublin and Jet.
Mm-hmm. Jet is a perfect angel.
Yeah.
Who can do no wrong. Dublin is my second born problem child.
I love how he's mean. He's like mean sweet. He's like Cornelius.
Yeah.
I'll have to bring him in. But Cornelius talks a lot. He's
Jet. Yes. Jet snorts.
Oh my gosh.
Look at them. They think this is nap time. It's the
so
ASMR.
cute. Isn't that crazy that at like in our mid-30s, these are our kids?
Yeah. And that we like treat them as such, like the amount of money that we spend on them.
Yeah.
It's like, I remember my roommate was just telling me when she had a childhood dog, they would use old grocery store bags to clean up the poop. And it just made me think like how much money we just spend on poop bags.
Yeah.
Like hundreds of dollars.
Yeah.
On like nice green and like the little container. I have it's like a Starbucks cup.
Oh my God. Oh, so you have like a fancy container for it. Mm-hmm. I just now tie the bags to the leash.
That's smart.
I've given up.
Yeah.
And it's it's so gross. Like I have this thing too with the bags where I can only use the bags for poop. I remember one time Sam and I were going to go to a movie and we had candy in the house. And he was like, we'll just put the candy in one of these bags. I was like, we can't. No, it's like disgusting. He's like, there's no shit in the bag. I'm like, but the bags pick up shit. And the bags
resemble shit.
The bags, I can't do that. I don't have that type of brain where it's like, oh, we could just use it because we're not picking up poop, but we can use it for candy or we can put food in it.
Yeah, absolutely.
I couldn't even put a hair tie in it and use it. Even though it's clean, it's coming right off the roll.
It's because you stick your hand in that bag to also pick up poop. So like if you were in the movie theater sticking your hand into that,
yeah.
Yeah.
It's so gross. The association's too strong.
Also, the way that guys go about using items, it's just like, no. Like David used to take a poop bag, pick up poop, and then use it again, like inside out it again to pick up a second poop. And I'm like, use a new bag. But
I can't do that. I feel like I use so much bag to pick it up. I use so much bag to pick it up. And then a lot of the time, the poop is still stuck to his butt. And I have to pull it.
That's
and
my favorite thing to do.
It's my hair. That's like,
yes.
It's gross.
Honestly, though, nothing makes me more excited than having to like pull the hair out of my dog's butt.
Yeah, it's satisfying. The other day, I pulled it and it snapped. And it was audible. It was an audible snap.
Wait, was their hair still left behind?
I don't know. I didn't recheck.
Wow.
I know. I couldn't do it. It made me sick once it snapped. It was like hearing a bone snap or something. Have you broken a bone before?
Yes.
Did you hear it?
No, I didn't. What about you?
I heard mine break.
What did you break?
When I think I was in 7th grade or 6th grade. I think I was in 6th grade, and I was playing soccer during PE. Not even soccer for real, like soccer during PE. And I twisted my foot to kick the ball, and I heard like,
your foot?
In my foot.
Oh my God.
And I remember I just like fell down. I was like, and like I couldn't stand after that. Like, and I just limped around because this is where I'm like fucked up. Like, I didn't tell anyone. I just limped around the whole day because I felt so embarrassed. I was like,
you didn't like make a scene on the ground and go, my foot.
No, I was just silent. It was like
so crazy.
And then just limped around the whole day. And I went home and I told my mom, I was like, something's wrong with my foot. She's like, you're fine, you're fine. And then when my dad got home, he's like, let me see your foot. Like the side of my foot was getting black because it was bruising from the break. And I had fractured it. And
I just can't believe
my story.
You heard it as well.
Yeah. It's so weird.
It also really tells what kind of person you are that you just hold that inside.
When I was young, when I was younger, I did. Like, I think growing up, I just held in so much. And now, I want to say like in the last probably 5 years, okay, I've really just like exploded in terms of I can't keep shit in.
Okay, so like if you fell right now and you broke your foot and you hurt it, what would you do?
Fuck. First, I'd feel probably embarrassed. And that's the thing. I feel embarrassed and then I want to just like hold it in.
So you don't like the attention of like, I got fucked up.
No, I don't think so. Like at home, I'll be like, oh, like, but to me, it feels embarrassing when I hurt myself and if I cry.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so
I want to cry.
I'm the opposite. I literally, this was when I was working. I worked a corporate job for like a really hot second at Warner Brothers.
Okay.
And so I had to go in like a regular job, right?
Yeah.
9 to 5. And one morning I dropped this is before I got to work, but I dropped my laptop on my big toe. And first of all, I screamed bloody murder. I screamed that my toe was gone. Like I was like, my toe, it's gone. Like I literally thought it was disconnected from my body. And while I was still in pain, I wrote an email to my boss. This like outrageous email being like, I had an accident this morning. I broke my foot, which I didn't, and I cannot come to work today. And I sent it and she's like, oh my God, I hope you're okay. I like feel better. Then once the pain subsided, I like maybe like bruised the nail and then felt embarrassed that I sent that email that I went to CVS to buy a boot. So that I went to work the next day. I didn't over-exaggerate that I broke my foot. And literally, I fake limped around the office
How
for a
long
week.
did you fake? That's so good.
It's so fucked up. I literally wore that boot for a week. But the funny thing is the moment I sent that email, I truly believed my foot was gone. I'm sorry, I'm crying because it's like the stupidest thing I've ever done. Yeah. And so like, I feel like when I get hurt, it is a big scene, exaggeration. And then once I heal, it's like, that's when the embarrassment sets in.
That's so funny. Oh my gosh. When I had my broken foot, it took a long time. Also, when I laughed, I dunked my mouth into the microphone. That's how good your story.
I forgot that I did that, honestly. It's just fucking insane.
Mine took forever to heal. Like it kept breaking. They put it in and I almost said they put it in a foot. They put it in a boot and it never really healed. And then it like rebroke and it got worse. And
it was a fracture?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably why.
And then I was in a cast and then back in a boot. And at one point, because my foot would just like swell and hurt for a really long time. I don't know what was going on, but in 7th grade, my foot was still hurting. Yeah, it had to have been because I had switched schools at this point. And I had a boot. And at one point I had crutches because I just couldn't walk on it because it was swelling so much from the boot. Keep hitting myself with the fucking microphone.
Does it feel good? I kind of want to touch it.
We can.
Is it soft?
Oh. Yeah.
It's kind of nice.
I feel like this is like an audio terrorism to just put your nose on,
it's like,
on a mic.
I wonder if like they get wet. Like, are people spitting when they talk?
Yeah. I feel
Mine's
like it
dry.
absorbs spit because if you don't have it, it's like whatever.
Are you a spitter when you talk?
Sometimes when I'm excited, I do. And I've seen it and it's, it's one of those things. I keep fucking it in the mic where I want to evaporate. When I see it happen, it happens. Oh my God, I went to see Gladiator the other night.
Okay.
I saw Gladiator 2. Stupidest movie.
Wait, that's the one with Paul
Mescal. Is that his name?
I wasn't going to say his last name because I knew I would say it wrong. Paul Mezcal?
I don't know. Mescal.
No, Pedro's the one with the
Pedro Pascal.
Oh, never mind.
Paul Mescal. Whatever. I don't fucking know. I can't pronounce shit.
The hot guy from
a lot of things. He was in
that really good show that fucked me up. Normal People?
Oh, I didn't watch that.
You want to get fucked up, watch that show.
He was in this great movie called After Sun. And I feel like it kind of got snubbed at the Oscars. I think it could have.
Did you gleek inside of the theater?
Oh, wait, what does that mean?
When you gleek is like when you open your mouth and then your spit gland shoots spit out of you.
Wait, well, that happened to me when I was talking about the movie after.
So
also, yeah. How did I not know what gleeking was?
We should actually fact check that because I could be.
Did you watch Hamilton on Disney Plus?
I tried.
Okay, so that motherfucker was gleeking. Like one of the actors. Yeah, I forget what his name is. He was in Mindhunter. He was I forgot even who he played. So I'm just talking. But I remember watching him act and spit. I was like, it can't. Like I was so distracted by it. I Googled it. And it was a whole thing that he was just like spitting all over.
Oh
but that
my
was
God.
Me when I was talking about Gladiator 2 the other night. I was fucking gleeking like a motherfucker. I was a hose.
Can we look that up? I feel like you shouldn't say gleeking like a motherfucker on the internet if that's the wrong word. That's the wrong term.
I mean, what's the worst it could be? Well, actually, I shouldn't say that. It's like it means to like
could be like bukkake.
Stab someone or something.
What did you just say?
Like to stab someone or like to jack off on their face.
See, yeah, that's what I was thinking. I thought it would be like a weird sexual.
Yeah. No, I bet
leaked.
I feel like you know.
Yes.
Yeah, you're right. You know more terms than I do. I'm like, what?
I don't know if that's true. A bodily function that involves forcing saliva out of the sublingual glands under the tongue.
Oh, nice. Oh, that's almost like a snake or something, how they like spit out venom.
There's no way that guy just like, did he just have a watery mouth? Because there's some people who have a watery mouth.
I don't know. I think he was just like so passionate. Did you just hit your face with the microphone?
It was actually my finger. I don't know how it got so high. Times. I got to feel it and see if it's wet. Oh, there's a little wetness.
I like that we just keep like nosing it. Like, yeah. So I think he was just like passionate. And when I was like, I was like, oh my God. Like when we were talking about it.
Because you like the movie?
No. Okay. So like, I'm just going to spoil it. Like, I don't care.
I'm not going to watch it.
Yeah. Don't.
Neither are our viewers.
Yeah. Well, actually, watch it for fun because it was some of the scenes were so outrageous that I was cracking up in the theater. I was cracking up. You couldn't, like, there was the first fight scene. Well, not the first one. I don't know. Like the third one where he has to fight off these monkeys. They look like Jurassic baboons. They were like radioactive monkeys. They did not seem like real monkeys. They were ridiculous. But then in one of the arena scenes for one of the battles, it was, I'm not even kidding. It's like a SeaWorld tank. It was as if they put the ocean in the arena and there were sharks in there and they were on ships fighting.
What?
It was so fucking stupid. First off, I don't know what year Gladiator
I was
takes
literally going to
place.
say, isn't it a period piece?
How the fuck are they getting the ocean water into the arena? Number one.
Yeah.
How are they getting sharks into the arena? Number two.
And anywhere where you would assume like a coliseum exists, it's like the desert. Like you're not like this is near. Well, that was
it. They were in Rome.
It's in the Rome is near the Sahara Desert. If you have looked at a map ever,
to the desert than where we're in a desert, but not the Sahara Desert.
Wow.
But
well, yeah, it's like some SeaWorld shit.
Well, right, and you would have to have proper irrigation to have a fucking SeaWorld tank in an arena.
But you also have to be able to lift
How would
the shark?
Exactly.
Unless it's swam, like they built, like, is that what you mean by irrigation?
The sharks were
like
fucking swimming in the arena because they filled it up with water.
Did they like create a man-made river and then like swim the sharks?
There's no showing the production of the event.
Is it supposed to be like fantasy, or is it like like 300? Remember that movie?
I do, but I don't know. Is Gladiator categorized as fantasy, or is it like action, adventure?
I literally don't even know.
I don't know either.
I didn't watch the first one.
I think I watched it like in school. It was like one of those times where they, you know what, in school where you would have a day where it was like a substitute teacher or something, and I keep hitting my mic.
That's what they would play, is Gladiator?
Yeah. I had some teachers who would, like history teachers would be like, watch Gladiator. You know what I mean? So I think that's where I saw it, because I remember like little snippets of it, but not the whole thing.
Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of like Lord of the Rings. I remember Lord of the Rings played in class, but I don't remember it. Yeah, my history teacher played that one too.
Wow, that's
one day when we would get
definitely
done with
not history. That's
yeah,
fake.
no,
that's
but he was cool. Like my history teacher.
Did you go to public school?
I did. I actually went to school like 10 minutes away. I went to Sherman Oaks Center for Enriched Studies. So sick.
Wow. Shout out.
Shout out to my school.
Wow.
Yeah. And so that's probably why.
Is it recording? I just want to make sure.
Imagine it was not recording.
I would literally die.
That happens a lot.
Yeah. Sure does.
How many times have you filmed a show and someone double punched?
With my knowledge, one time.
That's it? One double punch?
Which is insane that even happened. But it was during an interview and he double punched.
Damn. That sucks.
And then I had to redo the interview.
Especially when it's a good one.
I felt like it was. Because you get in the flow. I just got to have like PTSD flashback to that moment.
Of the double punch. I know.
But that is a death sentence for a camera op.
Oh,
if you double punch, that's it.
That's crazy. Mm-hmm. One double punch and you're out.
One double punch and you're out.
But that's true. Imagine if you double punch high budget film, or like if there's like one scene.
Or like think Love is Blind, the moment where they see each other. You double punched during that moment, right? And then they're like, okay, you have to recreate it. And you already know what the person looks like.
That's so, oh my God.
Did you just bleep?
Yeah, I had an emotional hiccup. That sucks.
Yeah. They have like 47 cameras at that moment. So if every single camera op double punched.
Yeah. That's true. Someone's getting and talking to you. But.
Okay, wait, let's talk about the earthquake, the 7.0 earthquake that happened like 2 days ago, and how there was a tsunami warning for the entire northern coast of California.
Yeah, I remember seeing that yesterday. I think it was like,
did it happen?
No, not with the tsunami.
Yeah.
No,
we would have heard about that.
Yeah. I feel like anytime there's a really big earthquake, tsunami warning.
I was told that in LA that it's impossible for a tsunami to happen. Is that true?
Okay, I think anything is possible because we don't know. Like it's like out of control, like a natural disaster. So I would think that being in the valley, if there was a tsunami, depending on how big it was,
we're fine.
Like, it ain't coming over those mountains.
No freaking way. I'm not worried about that.
No.
I just am worried about like a day where I'm like, I'm going to go take a Waymo to the Whaler, and I'm there.
And goodbye.
And then I see like the ocean start receding. Well, they do have like those signs that say tsunami evacuation route. So somebody thought about it at least once.
Yeah. I know that's like, I want to live by the beach, and that's my big fear.
Is tsunamis?
It's not even tsunamis. It's actually just like an earthquake and being locked in. So I was here because I was born and raised here during the 94 earthquake, the Northridge earthquake.
Is that a big one?
Oh, yeah. It was a big one. Part of the 405 fell.
What?
Yeah.
You were 4 years old?
I was
5 years
94.
Old.
I was turning 5 in June. So this happened January. It was Martin Luther King weekend.
Okay.
And I remember I was actually at my grandma's house, my grandma and papa's house, and I was with my cousin. We were both there. And in the middle of the night, I remember saying to her, Jennifer, stop shaking the bed. You're shaking the bed. Stop shaking it. She's like, I'm not shaking it. I'm like, yes, you are. Like, I was like, stop shaking. I was so upset with her. She's like, I'm not doing it. And then all of a sudden, my grandma comes in a row. My papa comes in is just like his underwear. He's like, we're having an earthquake. I was like, what the fuck's an earthquake? I didn't say that, but I was just like, what's the earthquake? As I'm speaking about this, we have to have Stacey on and talk about her 94.
Oh,
earthquake.
How old was she? She must have been like 6
I think she was like 7. She had just turned 7. I wish she was here for this. We definitely need to hear her 94 earthquake story. Yeah, because hers is so good. And that's actually something. I want to hear everyone's 94 earthquake story.
But like, what happened? So like the 405 fell. What about your house?
The 405 fell. So the epicenter was in Northridge. Okay. And it was right by where I was going to give you landmarks, but you won't know it.
I know nothing.
You know nothing about Northridge. Well, actually, it was pretty close to where you live. So about a couple miles north. And as I'm saying this, I'm like, wait, you don't know like north. You're the worst with directions.
You're true.
Like, oh, yeah.
I know that. Wait, so you're telling me the earthquake was here?
Yes, the epicenter. Like, no, it was here because the part of the 405 that fell down was in like Northridge, Granada Hills area, I believe.
What do you mean fell down?
It fell
like
down.
A sinkhole?
I actually don't know that.
Sinkhole?
I don't really know. We can look this up, but it fell. It fell.
Okay. With people on it.
Actually, I don't know. But if like some people died, but people got really sick because there's this type of sickness you can get from, I think it's dust or mold.
Okay.
So because of like all the rubble and dust
and like just, old mold came out.
Exactly.
Wow.
So I think it was mold. As I'm saying this, I'm like, I sound so I'm going to get like fact. Someone's going to be like, you're absolutely wrong. You don't know what you're talking about. And I don't.
You were 4.
I was 4. 5. Exactly. And I haven't looked it up since. Like, fuck that.
These are just memories.
Exactly. They're memory. They're stories from memory. They're facts from memory.
And memories are really reliable.
Yeah, exactly. So reliable.
Yeah.
So a lot of people ended up getting sick. People's houses had damage. So my parents lived in Reseda at the time. And I wasn't home and all the shelves in my room collapsed. And when my parents, they ran into my room and they were like, Nicole, and like my bed was covered in like all my books and like shit from the bookshelf. And then they were like, oh shit, she's at grandma's house. Like, thank fucking God. And so, I would have been like you, like, oh, my body broke apart. From shit.
Just wear a cast, a full body cast for a week.
That's the best thing ever. So at my grandma's house, one dish broke because she was in Encino.
That's
only
random.
One dish broke.
Okay.
Everything at my parents' house like broke. All the dishes fell from the cabinets.
What?
Yeah. Like everything fucking busted open and just fell over. Like people's houses got fucked up. My friend Ashley lived in Porter Ranch. Her house got fucked.
But aren't
the foundations
like built to?
Now they are.
Okay.
Now they are. They've changed a lot of it so like the house can like roll with the movement.
Okay, that's good.
But yeah, no, so many houses in Northridge got fucked up from it.
Did they like cancel work in school?
I don't remember.
Because that's when I
must have been in preschool.
Oh yeah, so you were young.
So I wasn't.
When I dream about the big earthquake coming, because sometimes I do, I think, wow, it would be so nice to not have to go to work. Like I'd want it to be bad enough that the entire city is like, we have to come together and not work. But not bad enough that people die, obviously.
4th of July, 2019. There was a series of earthquakes that had happened. So it was I think it was the morning of the 4th of July. I was in a spin class. And then after, when I opened the news, there was like a 6 earthquake or a 5-something earthquake. It was pretty big.
Okay.
And then I think it was the next day, either the 5th or the 6th. I feel myself like almost gleeking right now.
It's okay. You have the mic to absorb.
Yeah. I got excited and spit. There was an earthquake. I think it was like a 7 point.
What? Here?
Yeah, it was a 7 or a 7.1. Again, these are facts from memories. But no, it was bigger than the Northridge earthquake.
Holy
because the
shit.
Northridge earthquake, I think, was like 6 something.
Okay. You know what? I just got a flashback. I do remember that.
You remember the 4th of July earthquakes?
It was, yes. And it was the first one that I'd ever experienced and felt. And my reaction was to like run out of my apartment.
Yeah.
Which apparently is not what you're supposed to do. I had Jet. I didn't have Dublin yet. And I grabbed Jet and ran out of the apartment and like stood on the street. Which honestly was like the worst thing I probably could have done.
You're supposed to stay put. Or like, I remember I moved into my bathroom and just grabbed onto the sink.
Oh, that's smart.
Yeah.
I think that's tornado.
My old roommate was from Arkansas, and she always said, go to the most middle part of the house or grab onto any piping. Weren't you in a tornado? Or like caught?
Yes. Yeah. I was on my bike trip and I left my bike behind. I put my bike on top of my tent and then I went into a public, like a city bathroom. So like in the middle of the country in like Kansas, Kentucky, those places, they have like parks that people can camp in.
Yeah.
And they have bathrooms.
Yeah.
That are like if you went to a campsite. So I went into that and I hugged the toilet for like...
Holy shit. Was the tornado like just going around?
I actually have no idea.
You have no idea.
I just got warnings on my phone and then heard there's a tornado. What is that? Like buzz, like crazy, the alarm.
Oh, I was I'm like,
not the
this
tornado.
Sound, the gleek, the tornado gleek.
I just heard the very loud siren.
Wow.
That was actually scarier.
That seems really scary.
It was the middle of the night. So it was like, I don't think you can see a tornado in the night.
And you just hugged the toilet. Were your legs wrapped around the toilet, or were your arms just wrapped around it?
Yeah, it was like,
or were you like,
honestly, I was like on my stomach kind of and like hugging it like that. Honestly,
how long
it was,
did
like,
you
disgusting.
hug it? Yeah, your face was on the bathroom
a
floor.
Public bathroom.
Damn.
Yeah.
Does it smell?
Can't smell.
That's right. You can't smell. Holy shit. That's also scary. Talk about like a scary disaster. Okay. Yeah. That's actually nice. That brings peace in a way.
Yes. For sure. And I also like when you're in those situations of like, I could get sucked up into a tornado. Yeah. You're going to put your face in a toilet. You don't care.
For sure. Yeah. For sure.
But yeah, I did. I hugged that toilet for a long time. And then I was fine. I survived.
Wow.
Yeah. Good times. The scariest part of that biking trip was the weather, for sure.
That's legit insane that you biked across the country. Like, that's so fucking cool.
It's also, if I think about it now, I'm like, you have to be a certain level of, like, naive to, like, do something like that. Because now I would never do that. Like, just, like, the thought of... Because there was a lot of random shit that happened. Like, people approaching me. There's some weird dudes.
Oof.
The weather was fucked up. Yeah. And this was like early Trump's America, like Trump president America.
Oh, shit.
Not that I don't think anything was happening because it was early. It was 2017.
Yeah, that's wild to have that naive confidence. I know when I look back to shit that I did, I'm like, what the fuck was I thinking? Like, nowadays, it's like, I don't even want to drive to downtown LA for a concert.
Oh, no.
Like, that was part of my therapy like a few weeks ago. I was like, I have a concert to go to and I'm anxious about parking. Like,
if it's dark out, I do not want to walk outside. Parking is serious though here.
Parking causes so much anxiety, which is funny because a lot of my clients have talked to me about it. I'm like, oh my God, that's such a legit concern. But when I have anxiety about parking, I'm like, what's wrong with me? I didn't used to be like this. Like,
parking's so bad here though.
It's so bad.
Like, the valet sucks because you have to pay. I can't parallel park for shit. A parking garage is going to be hundreds of dollars.
It's expensive. Like, in downtown, luckily it was cheap. It was like a $10 lot that I found. But
I feel like that's expensive still.
I know. I just hate paying for parking.
Yeah.
Sometimes I just want to Uber, but then Uber costs like $35.
Yeah.
That's crazy to spend $70 to avoid trying to find parking. That's just not worth it.
Yeah.
And when I was younger and stupid, it was worth it. I'd be like, whatever, I'll pay.
But you also were at least I was like getting in the car with like 5 of my friends. Like, we would order an Uber and we'd split it.
Yeah. And back in the day, I was drinking a shit ton. And so I didn't care because I'm like, whatever, $50 is cheaper than a $10,000 DUI.
Or going to jail.
Oh, yeah. And for therapists who get a DUI, you get fucked.
Like, Do you have to tell people on your website?
Okay, so this is even more fucked up. There's something called CAMPT, which is California Association of Marriage and Family Therapists, and they have magazines every month. It's like one of those like therapy subscription magazines, and they have a section for like the fuck ups. I forget what it's called. I forget what the section is called. Okay. Like, I don't know, bad things. That's not what it's called. Like, and I want to say it's grievances, but it's not grievances. But in that, they put everything that was reported into the board.
Wait, with
what
names?
Yes, because their logic is it's for the safety of the public. So it should be publicly known that this therapist engaged in this behavior. So
that's fucking crazy.
Bring a copy of CAMPT.
Yeah, you should.
And we should look at
we should expose all the
at the bad things. We won't say the names. We can read what they did. And
that's a lot of it is sex. Doing?
A lot of it is therapists have sex with their clients. It's fucking stupid.
How is that?
How's that
public? Not like, how does that become? Like, okay, you have sex with your client, and what, the client then goes to the police?
The client, yeah. Like, so if a client ends up feeling like, whoa, what the fuck actually happened? Like, yeah. Because what will happen is you'll have a lot of clients who might be like okay with it because they feel like the therapist is a safe person, that they understand them, all of these things. So they feel safe. And then when they realize, oh my gosh, no, this was an inappropriate power dynamic.
Yep.
This was a professional setting. And I think sometimes people forget that it is a professional setting.
Is it? And it's the therapist's responsibility to not.
Yes. You cannot have sex with a client. I've never had a client say my previous therapist and I had sex or anything. So I haven't like,
you don't
gone
know.
through that. I was in like a group therapy cult, which I'll just have to talk.
Oh, yeah.
That should just be a whole other episode. I'll tell you.
What even? Yeah, I would love to hear that.
I'm really sensitive to like professionals and boundaries and like, especially in a therapeutic setting.
Yeah. This was a deep episode.
This was a deep first one.
Yeah.
This was not what I had strung out. I was going to talk about Vanderpump, my first time watching.
Oh my God. Can we talk about that?
Yeah. Well, how far in are you?
Season 3.
Oh.
How about you?
I thought you were like done. I thought you started watching and you've been done. No,
I had to take breaks.
I'm on episode 3 of season 1.
Oh my God.
The hottest person to me.
I can't wait.
Is actually Lisa Vanderpump. She's so fucking hot.
Yeah.
She's a fucking babe. I remember her from Housewives, but I don't remember what happened or like, which I'm going to, I think, go back and watch.
Yeah, because now you love her.
Oh my God. She's like hotter than, okay, so I think Stassi is also hot, but Stassi's such,
Stassi in the first season
is so bad.
Yeah.
I feel so bad because I see her hurt and I'm like, I know why you a bitch. And I say this with love because she's so hurt. And it's that like hurt fucking
yes.
Not like.
She's also really young in that first season,
she's
right?
23.
22. Oh, 23.
And I get why she has the feelings she has.
Yeah. Stassi in the first season for sure. I was just like, I can't. I hated her. I was like, I just wanted to be like, shut up, like stop.
Oh yeah, it's like
leave this person alone.
She's so like she's so. I don't even. She's like just running on like anger and hurt, and you're just like,
who are the other characters you've met? Okay, so what are your thoughts? Because your thoughts on people are going to change.
Yeah. So there's the one. So
there's Stassi who's with Jax.
I like Jax.
I know.
I like him a lot.
For now.
Fuck.
Jax, for me, in the first season, and this changed very quickly, but in the first season, I thought he was the hottest. And only when he wore his baseball hat.
Yeah, he's hot. I think Tom
Sandoval.
No, actually. Tom Sandoval, I'm like, get the fuck out of here. I'm like, he is so not hot. Like, he's hot. I can see where he's hot. But he ain't my type.
Yeah.
I like the other
like
Tom.
Schwartz.
I like the Jew Tom.
He's
assuming he's Jewish.
Is he?
Schwartz is fucking Jewish.
That's true. But everyone has Jewish last names and like aren't Jewish.
Who?
My one friend, I'm looking at the camera. My one friend from high school, her last name's Goldberg.
She's not Jewish.
She not only is not Jewish, she's like very Christian.
Why is her last name Goldberg?
I don't. Should I ask her?
Yes.
All right, I'll call her.
No, someone's Jewish. I bet someone's Jewish and converted. That pisses me off. I don't know.
Isn't that the most Jewish name though?
That's so I thought my name was Jewish, Gershenson, but hers is more Jewish.
Is that Jewish?
Gershenson is pretty Jewish.
I always think of, every time I see your name spelled out, I think of like I was going to say, and then I remember what the real word is. The Gerber baby.
Because
did I? I just feel like
Gerbersson. Gershenson is so Jewish. I'm so Jewish.
When you say it out loud, it does sound Jewish.
I hope that Tom Schwartz is Jewish. I just love when people are Jewish. I love them. I'm like, you're hot.
I have that too.
You do,
yeah. But that, did I send you? I'm like obsessed. Everyone is with Adam Brody right now.
Yeah,
only because, well, there's no real reason.
He's hot. You know what's really hot about him? He has really hot hands.
Oh, does he? Are they like big and bony?
I just like love hands. They're like big and modelly. Like he has like perfect like nail to finger ratio. Like
I know what you mean.
Like I'm
like
obsessed.
those like long nail beds.
Longer nail beds, but like not too long where you're like, ooh, Aaron, it's getting too long. Like definitely won't cut you if they're sexual with you.
Okay, wait, I need to know who else you think's hot. So there's Stassi.
Stassi's hot. I think Stassi's hot.
Okay. Yeah.
But her attitude is not.
Yeah. She has a great character arc, so you can watch her.
Yeah.
Then they all have very interesting arcs. Then there's Kristen. She's the one who's dating Tom Sandoval. I can't stand her. Good. Yeah.
I cannot stand her. There's just something about her where I'm like,
I'm trying to think how she is in season 1.
She's honestly like, she's dry toast to me.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay.
You have so much to watch. Okay. Yeah. Then there's Katie. See, I think Katie's the hottest.
Katie, she kind of gives gay vibes.
Oh, is
Katie short? She has short hair?
In this season, black short hair.
Yeah.
She's like big lips.
Yeah.
She looks like...
She's with Schwartz, right?
Yes, she's with Schwartz.
Yeah, I think she kind of has gay energy.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, I think that's why I like her the best.
Yeah, I like that.
And then, okay, so you like Tom Schwartz, but I thought Tom Sandoval was like very hot in season 1. Looks like, I don't know, he's pretty.
He has a
pretty,
femme,
pretty face.
Yeah.
But the thing is, which sucks, and so I'm glad I'm getting you to talk about this now, is like as you watch the show, you hate them so much that me even saying any of them are attractive hurts me. Because even though they are the worst people to exist.
Yeah.
But honestly, I think it's just because they shot this show before people understood being perceived.
Oh, so for sure. They shot it in 2013. Mm-hmm. I feel like that was like a golden time of this starting.
We were the same age as...
Yeah, I was 24.
Yeah.
In 2013. I just started grad school. Oh my God.
You're so educated.
Not anymore.
I mean...
I haven't been in school in a long time.
Yeah, but you got like a lot of degrees.
I'm a master's.
That's a good one. Only my doctor. I'm just a Dr. Gerber baby.
You have your bachelor's.
Yeah.
What'd you major in?
Communications. I get television, radio, and film. So I when I got into Syracuse, I got into their art program. Transmedia. So it was like art video.
Oh, that's cool.
What does that even mean? And then I transferred to their communication school, which is like a really big communication school. So I technically have like...
I can make it now.
It's like communication school can't use a microphone. Can barely put a sentence together.
That's so cool.
Yeah. I thought that I wasn't going to go to college. That's the funniest part.
Really?
Yeah. So like I come from a very academic forward family.
Yeah.
Both my parents have engineering degrees and then they're masters in like mathematics and teaching.
So cool.
Which is coolish. And then
cool with caveats.
And then cool with caveats. Yeah. And then literally thought I would graduate high school, move to LA, and become like a Hollywood director or something, which is the most hilarious. Literally because I like read Tiger Beat magazine.
I love that. You actually have director energy, like especially with the hat. I feel like every director, every woman director wears a fucking hat.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah,
it shows dominance.
Honestly, you look like director.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, you look expensive right now.
Do I?
Yeah.
It's this Aritzia sweatshirt.
Oh.
I wear the most expensive sweatshirt that I own.
Yeah, I feel like I get like cheap ones from Costco.
Honestly, Old Navy. But like what, like there's like a day where you'll feel rich.
Yeah.
And you're like, I need that.
Yeah.
And that version's richer than. Yeah. This is also the least flattering sweatshirt that I own.
Looks great. It looks great sitting down.
It looks great sitting down with your dog sitting on your lap. Thank you for telling me I have director energy, even though I would never do that as a job.
Yeah, you have that.
Oh my God.
This was fun.
This was good.
Yeah. Well, I'm Nicole. That's who I am. I don't even think we introduced ourselves.
We absolutely didn't. Okay, start. You can do it again. I interrupted you.
No, that's great. Who are you? Who the fuck are you?
I'm Tarryn. It's weird to say your own name.
Yeah.
Okay. So I wonder, our voices sound very different, I think, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
You have like an accent.
An accent?
Yeah. Do I sound like I have New England accent, or have I gotten rid of that?
I don't think so. How would a New Englander speak?
Like Boston.
Tarryn. Rossetti. Hey, Tarryn Rossetti.
Hey, Nicole. I'm just going to call you Gerber. Gerber, baby. Gershenson.
Okay. Well, shall we?
Yeah. This was a great first. All my friends are fucked.
This was.
All right.
Okay.
Well, all my friends are fucked.
All my friends are fucked.
See you guys next time.
Sounds good. Bye.
Bye.